What's up guys, welcome to the video, and today we're going to be talking about Rico Rodriguez. And I know I didn't list what his S-team rank does because the wiki didn't say, but it gives Olympus damage and it gives true dual, whatever amount that is. It's a decent S-teamer, it's one-handed, so it's good for him of course. So let's move on to his kit here. So Avalanche Cake is finally back after a long hiatus, because there hasn't been many global stuff anyways, so this kind of is finally a way to put an Avalanche Cake back in. So now two people can do Avalanche Cake, and actually they can chain, the new units can actually chain well with them because they have fire element. That's decent. Really that's the only way, unless you want to imbue the duo units or imbue them both with something. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, he also has bolting strike frames now, and is his main chain move. I'm assuming, anyways. I'm assuming his main chain move is now bolting strike frames. He has triple cast. I think innately. I'm pretty sure innately because none of his moves unlock triple cast. So he has permanent triple cast, just like how Randy had it back in the day. He also has 150% true wield and a 6 times cap now, so that's good, right? Can still be a Olympus damage dealer, but you're really only using his Olympus now, I think, to unlock his three new moves that give you Avalanche Cake. So one of them, it's really weird, honestly. It's kind of weird how this is set up here. One of them gives, I was trying to look at what it was to expect. I kind of remember one of them gives imbue to everybody, which is kind of bad but also decent. One of them gives fire imbue to everybody, I think. One of them just does water or earth damage, I think is what it is, which I thought imbued. I thought he got imbued 3 things, so I thought he was a lot better than he is now. But he's a little less good. He's mainly fire focused then, because you can imbue fired. So you kind of, I don't know if you want to worry about the other two unless you really need them, because they don't imbue and they don't last. They only last 3 turns. The other 2 elements. So you would be imbued with fire. So mainly fire is probably what you want to focus on. Then you'll just use back off. This is his main chaining move. So it is what it is with that. Army of Chaos apparently got nerfed from 69 times, which is a very funny number, I guess. 69 times 3, 3 times. Now it's only 40 times 3 times. So it wasn't really that good anyways. Had random chance targeting, and also that's annoying. Printer stuff is bothering me. I'm just gonna go ahead and close all that so it doesn't bother us anymore. Anyways, so yeah, it was not really that good anyways because it was random targeting chance, and also there was no chain frame for it, so it could have moved. Who knows what it was doing? He could be moving while he's doing it. I don't know. So it wasn't very good anyways, but at least it had a high modifier, but now it's like, now it's just like whatever. It's decent, and also let's roll and use fire, which means so now you can't really use the other elements that he has for that time, but luckily this is not, you have to not worry about this until turn 5, and basically you just want to ignore his 6-star kit, I'm pretty sure at this point. His 6-star kit is so old and outdated that you're just not going to be dealing that much damage if you're using his old kit. And despite some moves getting modifier buffs, they're just not enough. They're not high enough to matter. And I suspect that since he only has 30% Olympus damage, his passives, 15% each on 2 passives, I suspect that his enhancements will come in the next few months, because honestly, it just seems like he's okay. Doesn't seem like he's the premier unit on this super collaboration banner. It seems like he's just okay. He's good, but not great. He's good for Dark Visions though, because bolting strike frames on globals. There's a lot of bolting strike frames units now, and being able to imbue fire into himself eventually is nice, but I mean, probably just want to use an elemental weapon on him in Dark Visions, of course, because You have to wait a while to get his Fire Imbue. He'd still be good though because he has stacking Bolting Strike frames, which is very good. He'll be able to chain with the duo units, as I said. They'll be able to chain very well. Chain well enough. The duo units will like lag behind one turn basically because they only have dual cast innately. They have to unlock triple cast where he has triple cast and Rico has triple cast innately. That's also a thing. Anyways, my turn rotation down here is something that I didn't really know how to do because it's kind of awkward because he doesn't have any imbues until he would use his Limit Burst or wait until turn 5. So I don't know, it's very hard. You have to like hope that maybe you have someone else to imbue for him or something. In the meantime, I don't know. But ignoring all imbues and perils and things, up and away gives him an attack boost and among other things, and also 2 times back off. Or if you have support, you definitely want to use that. You definitely want to use his Limit Burst right away if you're able to fill his Limit Burst up to the max somehow. It's very important to get those get those 3 moves unlocked. So I really feel like his 3 new moves are strong and really needed. So you really want to unlock his Limit Burst right away. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but just figure out a way. In turn 2, definitely use Limit Burst. Hopefully you had someone who could at least give Limit Burst fill rate on turn 1 where he's chaining and giving everybody Limit Burst crystals. Hopefully you're able to do that. If you have done Limit Burst on turn 1, which maybe I don't expect everybody to be able to do, you definitely want to go ahead and use what I wrote down there below. Fuel barrels and use them with fire, and then you can back off. That sounds kind of funny. So you can do 2 times back off, and then, or just do the element chains times 3, which is, it's still good. Turn 3, definitely want to go ahead and do times 3 back off. I didn't write it down, but I didn't really think of much farther. So times 3 back off if you fire imbued, or just do more elemental chaining, because remember those other ones don't imbue apparently. It's water and earth, so just do times 3 of water, earth, or times 3 back off while you're fire imbued. And it doesn't last very long. Turn 4, now hopefully you're imbued still or something, or you have to like wait another turn so you can use that withdrawal ability so then you can be fire imbued again, and then back off again, because you want to keep doing that because it is a stacking move. You want to keep using back off as much as possible. With that being said, I just wish that he was. The only biggest criticism I have is I wish his water and earth were also imbues, so he could have a wider selection on things. Unfortunately, they just do damage. At least they imperil. He has 120% imperils, which is nice. And another thing, I don't think he has killers, but oh no, yeah, he does. He has Army of Chaos gives human killer, so there's that. And there's plenty of guns in the game to make him decent. There's the Quicksilver, I think is what it's called, the trial weapon, which is nice. Gives killers too. Not many people are using that because that's not many gun users in the game, but he is definitely one of them. And Global has quite a bit of guns, so that'll definitely be good. Or if you have Yuna's STMR, the X2 version, or if you somehow were able to get back then the Christmas Twin units, which were only available for a short time, so I don't think many people are going to have that STMR. Very few, or probably some big whales are going to have that one. So overall, what are we going to be grading them? And this is going to be a completely new grading system, which was recommended to me. So we're going to be going off of a grading scale of numbers instead of letters. So what do I give him? We're still going to be doing the 2 versions, by the way. We're still going to do Dark Visions, and we're still going to do the normal version. So in terms of Dark Visions, what do I give him out of 10? I would say probably an 8, because if you can cheese his Limit Burst out on turn 1, you can use his elements on turn 2, and it won't cost you too many turns to do it. But you have to like cheeses on the first out. Get that 8 out of 10. You are otherwise like he's more like a 6 out of 10 on Dark Visions, because unless you have someone to imbue for him, it's kind of hard to get him going. And in normal gameplay, normal trials, I'd probably say an 8 out of 10. I'd say he's not bad. He's not good, but he's not bad. I'd say he's just good. Which is in a good category, not great. 8 out of 10. So he's not the premier on the pedestal type unit that you need to go ahead and get. He's just the kind of unit that if you already had him, then that's just a big bonus for you. Big satisfying bonus for you that if you already had him. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you watched all the way through, make sure to type in the comment section down below #Avalanche. This will be the keyword for the ending of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the video or dislike it if you dislike it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.